Ron Pavelka is joining us at Husker Harvest Days, District 7 Director from Glenville. Give me an idea of what the crops look like in your area as we talk here on the 11th of September.
Well, I'd like to say that we're going to have 300 bushel corn and 100 bushel soybeans.
Sure.
We're probably not quite there. Crop looks good, the irrigated. We're dry early, but we had a really cool and wet mid-July, early part of August. But we got some intense heat then the end of August. So it probably took a little of that top end off. Corns, we're finally done with irrigation, got done about last week. Final irrigation on the beans, starting to see them turn. Some of the soybeans are maybe turning a little too fast, a little too hot, but irrigated yields should be decent. Dryland's is going to be a different story. It's going to be very variable.
Yeah, very hit or miss, I'm sure, as it is in most of the states. So Soybean Board was in the news recently, some partnerships with UNL and Bayer. Give me an idea of what that means.
Well, that was big news, and we've been actually working on that for quite a while now, and New Tech Ventures, which is the marketing arm of UNL, was approached about from Bayer Corporation about access to the germplasm that the Nebraska Soybean Board has been funding that research for the past 25 years. So that's an investment that the checkoff has chosen to make and continue to choose to make. So it paid off. They wanted in there, they wanted access to some of the stuff that they've been working on. So of course with that agreement there are some royalties due, and part of the agreement when we do the research is that part of those royalties do come back to the Soybean Board. And we chose to go ahead and take those royalties that were coming to us and turn around and endow that to the University of Nebraska so that there was an endowed soybean research chair. So we've taken care of a soybean research program from here on forward.
And how does that help in the future with the access that Bayer now has and the germplasms that they can now look at? How can that potentially help?
If you actually get through some of the soybean plots that are out on East Campus, you'll understand why they were wanting to take a look at that stuff. It's very impressive what they're doing out at UNL. And so they're going to pull from those lines. We really don't even know what they're actually interested in, but they saw something that they're not telling us. And that's part of the non-exclusive agreement that they have. So just because Bayer entered into this agreement doesn't exclude another seed company from coming in and having that same access.